Today I want to talk to you on how to deal with the why question. The why question. Why me? Why me? Why me? That is one of the killers of financial breakthroughs. Why me? Because many times when you ask the word why is actually has a negative connotation in it. Every time you say why is because you're trying to complain about a situation. For example, if you're being given a task and then you say why, you could sound like you want to find out or to know why that is being given to you, but the reality is that most of the time the word why has a negative connotation in it. The biggest problem of the word why is that whenever you use why, what you basically do is that you hand over power to somebody else. You make somebody else have power over you. Because when you're asking why, it basically means that that particular individual has rulership over you. The right question should not be why. The right question should be why not me? Why not me? There's a man by the name of Gideon. You find him in the book of Gideon, chapter number 6, verse number 12 and verse number 13. He was in hiding. He was in a place of intimidation. He was so much afraid because of the things that were going on around. And the Bible says that one particular evening, an angel emerged or appeared before him. And when he appeared before him, number one, he addressed him and says that, "Thou mighty man of war." In other words, what he was telling him is that, listen, I've just arrived from God. I've arrived from the very throne of God. And when I came, the message I'm carrying, number one, I want you to understand that when God looks at you, he does not see a weakling. He does not see a person who is not able to overcome whatever it is that they are going through right now. He does not see a fearful person. He does not see somebody who is afraid and somebody who thinks they are good for nothing or they cannot go. And he does not see somebody who is not able. Instead, he looks at you and he sees a mighty man of war. In this particular case, I will also say mighty woman of war, because some of you are women that are listening to me. God looked at Gideon and he was seeing a mighty man, yet Gideon looked at himself and he was seeing a weakling. He was seeing somebody who was not able to do much or achieve much in as far as life is concerned. Now listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, my friends. The truth of the matter is that many times we dismiss ourselves, we disqualify ourselves, we think we are not well able. When I talk to you about becoming a millionaire or becoming a financial guru or becoming a financial free human being, some people look at themselves and they say, no, that message is not for me. I cannot do that. It's not for me at all, because I am not meant for riches. I am not meant for wealth. I am just designed. I was born poor. I will stay poor. And my life is just poor. Some people have already decided for themselves that they are going nowhere. Some people have already decided for themselves they can achieve nothing in as far as life is concerned. But I'm here to encourage somebody, and I'm here to lift up somebody and tell them, stop asking why. Now, when Gideon was told those words by the angel, the next part of the conversation was the angel started talking to Gideon about the task which God had for Gideon. Now listen, Gideon was amazed. He couldn't believe that God actually could send forth an angel to give him such a big task. So the first question he asked is, why? And that was actually the wrong question, because what he was basically trying to do is bring in negativity in the positivity that God had brought to him. He asked why. Why, if God has been in this, why have we been suffering the way we are suffering? If God has been here, why has it been like this? The whys and the whys and the whys. He was having a very bitter spirit. He was having anger in him. He was annoyed of the situation. And the only thing he could do is ask why. Now, why question will keep you down. Like I've just said a few minutes ago, whenever you ask why, what you're basically doing is you're handing over power to somebody else. You're causing somebody else to rule over you. Listen to me. The right question always should be, why not me? And then once you say, why not me? The next question should be, how can I do this? Because the moment you say, why not me? It basically means you have positioned yourself in a place of understanding that if somebody else can succeed in this, I can also succeed in this. If somebody else can do this, I can also do this. And guess what? Even if somebody else has not succeeded, and even if somebody else has not yet done it before, who said you cannot be the first one? The people who invented the things we're using today, they were the first ones. They did not ask find out and try to see who else has done this. In fact, probably they did, and when they did, they realized there's nobody else who has done that. And incidentally, when you're the first one to do something, most of the time people will look at you and they'll probably ridicule you. Some of them will mock you, but there are some who will keenly wait to see what results you're going to bring forth. Listen to me, never ask yourself why. Ask yourself, why not me? In fact, you should make that your song every morning. Why not me? I'm rising up today. I'm going into my business world. I'm going to my job. I'm going to my school. I'm going to my career. I'm going wherever it is I am going. And whatever challenges I encounter, why not me to handle them? Why not me to bring solutions? Why not me to be the one who is solving the problems of other people? You should live yourself like an open book. You allow people to come to you with their issues, with their needs, with their problems, and then you become the solution giver. Why? Because you have already said, why not me? Then you ask, how can it be done? Because the moment you say how it can be done, it basically means you have accepted the task. Once you have accepted the task, it basically means you can move on. Now, Gideon was very interesting. He never asked, how can it be done? If anything, what he started doing is that he started doubting and started wondering, oh, if it is God, then I need you to do this and to do this. He started giving God some tasks. Do this first, and then tomorrow morning, if I see it has happened, I will know it is you. Then the following morning, he said it has happened. Goes, oh, let's try again the other way around tomorrow, and then tomorrow again he wakes up. That's how he was living. He kept on wondering. He couldn't see how it could be done. He couldn't see how God used him, and he brought in that element. With you, it is different. With you that I'm speaking to right now, it is different. You need to come to a place and ask yourself, how can I do this? Because the moment you know how to do it, it gives you the energy to rise up and do it. It gives you the confidence to rise up and do it. The one thing I can assure you that is going to help you come up, that is going to build you and lift you so much, is when you start asking the questions, how can it be done? Because the moment you start asking, how can it be done? That's the moment the energy, the confidence, and the strength to do it will come over you. I hope I don't speak too fast whenever I'm speaking to you. I know my accent sometimes might be a challenge to some people out there. But guess what? Whatever word that I'm releasing to you, I hope you do understand. Because one of the things I value and one of the things I desire concerning you is that you may develop and become better, and especially in the financial world. The question you should avoid is why, and start asking, why not me? The question that should follow that is, how can it be done? The moment you know how to say, how can it be done? The energy and the confidence and all that you need to rise up will come upon you. I guarantee you, there is no reason why you cannot be a successful person like the people you may be thinking about right now. God is on your side, and I am on your side. And when we are together, I want to assure you, things are going to work out very good for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please, let's meet again tomorrow, or let's meet in the next video. And you know what? I really know you are going places. God bless you. Thank you, and ciao. Bye-bye.